Imagine waking up one morning and realizing that the years behind you far outnumber the ones ahead. The pace of life has slowed, the world feels different, and the mirror reflects a face seasoned by time. You may ask yourself, is this all there is now? Have I done everything I was meant to do? Is it too late to change? These are honest questions. They echo in the quiet of retirement, in the stillness after the kids are grown, and in the silence left behind by loved ones who are no longer here. And yet, there's something stirring inside you, isn't there? A whisper that says, there's still more to experience, more to learn, more to give, more to become. But to embrace this more, there are some things you need to stop doing right now. Not next month, not next year, not when it's convenient, but today. Because these habits, these patterns, these silent compromises, they're quietly stealing your joy, your health, and your future. This isn't about looking back with regret or forward with fear. This is about standing firm today and saying, I will not let what remains of my life be wasted. If you're ready for truth spoken in love, then let's begin. As we age, one of the most significant mistakes we can make is to neglect our physical health. It's easy to fall into the trap of thinking that because we've lived many years, we can take it easy, or that our body will naturally slow down, and that's just the way it is. However, if we allow ourselves to stop paying attention to our health, we will find ourselves unable to enjoy the very life we've worked so hard to build. But it's essential to understand that our health is not something we can afford to ignore at any stage in life, but especially not as we age. The importance of staying active cannot be overstated. Regular physical activity, even in its simplest form like walking, stretching, or doing low-impact exercises, is key to maintaining mobility and independence. As we age, our muscles weaken, bones become more fragile, and our joints may stiffen. Regular exercise strengthens the heart, improves circulation, and keeps your muscles and bones strong. It reduces the risk of chronic conditions like diabetes, heart disease, and hypertension, all of which become more prevalent as we grow older. Furthermore, physical activity promotes better sleep, more energy, and an overall sense of well-being. It's not about running marathons or lifting heavy weights, but about moving your body every day in a way that feels good and keeps it functional. Alongside exercise, proper nutrition is another critical element of health. As we age, our nutritional needs change. We may need fewer calories, but we still require the right balance of vitamins, minerals, and nutrients to fuel our bodies. Foods that support joint health, strengthen bones, and boost the immune system are particularly important. A diet rich in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins helps fight inflammation, improves digestion, and sustains energy levels. Not taking the time to eat well or opting for processed, unhealthy foods can lead to poor health outcomes and an overall decline in quality of life. Medical care and regular checkups are also vital, yet often neglected. It's important to not only see a doctor for yearly checkups, but also to address any emerging health concerns. Many conditions in older adults don't present themselves with obvious symptoms, and early detection can lead to more effective treatments. It's also essential to take prescribed medications. Ignoring doctors' advice or avoiding health screenings might seem convenient in the moment, but it could lead to complications down the line that might have been prevented with early intervention. Self-care extends beyond the physical body to encompass mental health. Being proactive about our physical well-being goes hand in hand with maintaining a positive, healthy mindset. Engaging in activities that bring joy and satisfaction, whether it's pursuing a hobby, volunteering, or spending time with loved ones, helps preserve our mental health and reduces stress. All these components work together to help us stay healthy, happy, and capable of enjoying the senior years we've earned. Neglecting your health as you age is not just a mistake for your body. It's a missed opportunity for a fulfilling, active, and engaged life. The simple truth is that if you want to live the best life possible in your senior years, you must make a conscious effort every day to care for your physical well-being. The body may slow down with age, but through proper attention and dedication to health, we can continue to enjoy life to the fullest for many years to come. As we enter our senior years, one of the greatest risks to our well-being is social isolation. While it's natural to see friends and family drift away over time, and while it's tempting to stay at home or keep to yourself, this habit can have serious consequences. It's easy to assume that being alone doesn't hurt anyone, but the truth is that human beings are social creatures, and our need for connection only grows stronger as we age. Social isolation, when prolonged, can take a significant toll on our emotional, mental, and even physical health. When we withdraw from social interactions, we lose the emotional support and companionship that is so vital in navigating life's challenges. It can be easy to overlook this, especially if we feel content or don't see an immediate need for socializing. However, a lack of interaction with others can lead to feelings of loneliness, depression, and anxiety. It's not just the absence of people around us, but the absence of meaningful relationships and a sense of belonging. Loneliness can exacerbate stress, raise blood pressure, and increase the risk of developing conditions like heart disease and dementia. Social connections provide an emotional buffer, reducing the negative impact of stress and helping us maintain a more balanced, positive outlook on life. In addition to emotional support, being part of a community provides a sense of purpose. When we interact with others, whether through family gatherings, volunteering, or participating in group activities, we reaffirm our value and purpose in the world. These connections help us feel that we matter, that our experiences, insights, and stories are worth sharing. Seniors who remain involved with their communities often report higher levels of satisfaction, better mental health, and a greater sense of fulfillment. Engaging with others, especially those who share common interests, offers opportunities for laughter, growth, and shared experiences that make life rich and meaningful. Social interaction also plays a crucial role in maintaining cognitive function. Studies show that seniors who stay engaged in social activities tend to have better cognitive health than those who isolate themselves. Conversations stimulate the brain, keep our minds sharp, and help prevent mental decline. Moreover, interacting with others provides opportunities for learning and expanding our worldview, which is crucial at any stage of life. When we isolate ourselves, we often find ourselves losing touch with new ideas, perspectives, and even the latest technologies. But by maintaining relationships, we keep our minds active, our curiosity alive, and our spirits uplifted. Furthermore, relationships offer a vital support network during times of need. In later years, we may face health challenges, loss of loved ones, or changes in living circumstances. Having people around us, whether family, friends, or community members, helps ensure we don't have to face these difficulties alone. It's often the case that when we isolate ourselves, we're more reluctant to ask for help when we need it. A social network can provide physical, emotional, and logistical support, offering assistance with everyday tasks, accompanying us to appointments, or simply being there to listen when we need to talk. The truth is that isolation can diminish our quality of life, leaving us with more time to dwell on past regrets, health challenges, and the feeling of being forgotten or irrelevant. But when we stay connected, We remind ourselves that we are a part of something larger, something meaningful. There is no time in life when it's too late to form new connections, rekindle old friendships, or seek out new experiences that bring us joy. Staying socially engaged is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves as we age, and it is never a habit to be taken for granted. If we want to enjoy the fullness of our senior years, we must remain open to others, reaching out and accepting the support and love that come from connection. As we grow older, it's not uncommon to begin feeling like we've reached the end of our personal growth. The idea that we've already lived a full life and that it's too late to change or learn something new can become ingrained in our thinking. Yet resisting change and refusing to embrace new experiences, ideas, and opportunities can hold us back from living life to its fullest in our senior years. The truth is that growth is a lifelong process, and age should never be a barrier to learning, evolving, or seeking out new adventures. One of the most enriching aspects of life is the ability to adapt and evolve. Just because we've reached a certain age doesn't mean we should stop expanding our horizons. There is always something new to discover, whether it's a skill, a hobby, or a fresh perspective on the world. Embracing change doesn't mean we need to completely reinvent ourselves. Rather, it's about staying open to the possibilities that life still offers. Whether it's taking up a new hobby, learning a new technology, or even exploring different ways of thinking, growth comes from stepping outside of our comfort zones. By choosing to remain curious and open-minded, we give ourselves the chance to experience new joys and enrich our lives with things we might have never thought possible. Moreover, resisting change often means resisting the changes happening in the world around us. Technology, for example, has drastically transformed how we communicate, learn, and interact with the world. While some seniors may feel overwhelmed by the rapid pace of technological advancements, refusing to engage with these changes can lead to feelings of disconnection or irrelevance. Learning to use modern tools and technology not only keeps us connected to others, but also empowers us to remain independent, whether through online banking, video calls with family, or accessing information that improves our daily lives. Embracing these new technologies can bring about a sense of accomplishment and the reassurance that we are not being left behind in an ever-changing world. Beyond the practical benefits, personal growth through embracing change also nurtures our mental health. Challenging ourselves to learn new things or engage with different people stimulates our brains and keeps us cognitively sharp. Studies have shown that mental engagement is crucial in preventing cognitive decline and keeping our minds active. Whether it's reading a new book, solving puzzles, or taking up a creative pursuit like painting or writing, staying mentally active reduces the risk of developing conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's. It also improves our overall sense of well-being, as the joy of mastering something new boosts our self-confidence and sense of accomplishment. Equally important is the emotional growth that comes from embracing change. Life in our senior years may involve facing significant losses of friends, family, or health. But choosing to grow emotionally rather than becoming stuck in sorrow or resentment can transform the way we experience these challenges. It might mean seeking help when we need it, allowing ourselves to grieve in a healthy way, or forgiving ourselves and others for past mistakes. Growth often involves letting go of old fears and self-doubts, and instead accepting the new chapters of our lives with openness. This emotional adaptability allows us to continue experiencing joy, love, and fulfillment, no matter our age. Lastly, resisting change can result in missed opportunities to find a new purpose in life. Many seniors find a new calling later in life, whether through volunteering, mentoring, or even starting a business. If we cling too tightly to the past, we risk missing these exciting opportunities to make a positive impact or explore our passions in new ways. Life in our senior years can be a time to reflect, but it can also be a time to take action, to change course, and to live with purpose. Growth and change are not limited by age. In fact, they become more essential as we age, providing opportunities for joy, fulfillment, and an enriched life. When we choose to embrace new experiences and challenges, we open the door to a future that is not bound by the past, but filled with possibility. The key to a vibrant, meaningful senior life is not to look back and say, "I'm done growing," but to ask, "What new chapter can I write today?" As we journey through life, it's only natural to accumulate experiences, some joyful, some painful. However, one of the most damaging things we can do as we grow older is to hold on to past regrets. It's easy to become trapped by the mistakes, lost opportunities, and failures that we can never undo. But allowing regret to define us can prevent us from fully embracing the present and living the life we deserve. The past, while important, is gone. And it is the choices we make today that shape our future. Regret has a powerful way of clouding our vision, preventing us from seeing the beauty and potential in the present moment. When we dwell on what we should have done differently, or what we could have achieved, we rob ourselves of the ability to enjoy where we are right now. The past is full of decisions we cannot change, but what we can control is how we react to those memories. Holding on to regret often means allowing our past mistakes to dictate our current mindset, and this can lead to feelings of bitterness, disappointment, and even hopelessness. However, living in a state of regret only steals our peace and blocks our capacity for joy. One of the most powerful ways to free ourselves from the grip of regret is through forgiveness, both of ourselves and of others. We must recognize that we did the best we could with the knowledge and resources we had at the time. Beating ourselves up over things we cannot change does not help us move forward. Instead, it keeps us tethered to a past that no longer exists. Self-forgiveness is an act of grace that allows us to release the heavy burden of guilt and start fresh. It's about acknowledging that we are human, we make mistakes, and those mistakes do not have to define us. Letting go of past regrets also involves making peace with the idea that we cannot control everything. Life is unpredictable, and not everything will go according to plan. We may not have accomplished everything we set out to do, and we may have experienced setbacks along the way. But instead of focusing on missed opportunities, we should shift our focus to the opportunities that still exist. Each new day offers us a chance to make new choices, take new paths, and find new purpose. By releasing regret, we open ourselves up to growth and the possibility of new dreams and goals, no matter our age. Another crucial aspect of overcoming regret is learning to see the lessons in our experiences. While some parts of our past may bring pain, every challenge we faced has taught us something valuable. Rather than viewing mistakes as failures, we can reframe them as learning experiences. Every decision, every triumph, and every setback has shaped us into who we are today. Embracing this perspective allows us to approach life with gratitude rather than sorrow. By acknowledging the lessons we've learned, we free ourselves from the cycle of regret and allow ourselves to appreciate the wisdom we've gained. Finally, living without regret means living in the present. Regret often pulls us backward, making us miss out on the richness of life that is happening right now. It's in the present that we have the ability to make new memories, form new relationships, and pursue passions we might have neglected in the past. By focusing on what we can do today rather than what we could have done in the past, we take control of our narrative. We decide that the story of our life will not be defined by what we didn't do, but by the courage and hope with which we face the future. In our senior years, it's especially important to release past regrets, as they can prevent us from fully embracing the time we have left. Life is meant to be lived, not to be weighed down by the shadows of what might have been. Let go of the past, forgive yourself, and embrace the beauty of the present moment. When we do this, we free ourselves to experience life with greater peace, joy, and purpose. As we grow older, it's easy to assume that the future will take care of itself, or that there is plenty of time to figure things out later. However, failing to plan for the future, especially in our senior years, can lead to unnecessary stress, confusion, and even hardship. It's essential to take proactive steps to prepare for the years ahead, ensuring that we have the resources, security, and peace of mind to live with dignity and comfort. Whether it's financial planning, health care, or end-of-life decisions, a little preparation today could make a significant difference tomorrow. One of the most important areas to address is financial planning. Many seniors face challenges related to retirement savings, pensions, or managing limited income. Without a clear financial plan, the uncertainty of the future can be overwhelming. Taking the time to budget, assess your savings, and plan for potential expenses like health care or long-term care can alleviate much of that stress. It's also wise to explore different income sources, such as Social Security benefits, annuities, or other retirement accounts, to ensure that you have a sustainable income throughout your senior years. Additionally, speaking with a financial advisor can provide clarity and help create a realistic plan for the future. The goal is to ensure that you can maintain a comfortable lifestyle, avoid financial difficulties, and have the resources you need when unexpected costs arise. Another crucial aspect of planning for the future is health care. As we age, our health care needs inevitably change, and planning for those needs is vital. This includes understanding your medical insurance options, such as Medicare, and considering supplemental health insurance, if necessary. Many seniors also face the possibility of needing long-term care, whether in a nursing home, assisted living facility, or through home health services. While no one wants to think about these potential realities, having a plan in place ensures that you are not left scrambling for resources or making difficult decisions without support. It's important to research healthcare options, understand coverage, and even explore programs that offer assistance for those with limited financial means. By planning ahead, you can ensure that you receive the care you need without unnecessary burden on yourself or your loved ones. End-of-shape planning is also an essential aspect of preparing for the future. This involves making important decisions regarding your wishes for things like funeral arrangements, power of attorney, and living wills. While these conversations may feel uncomfortable, it is far better to address them ahead of time than to leave your family with the responsibility of making difficult choices during a time of grief. By clearly communicating your desires and putting your wishes in writing, you ensure that your loved ones are not left uncertain or conflicted when tough decisions need to be made. Additionally, discussing your wishes with family members can prevent misunderstandings and foster open, honest communication. Failing to plan for the future also extends to emotional and psychological preparedness. Aging can bring significant changes, such as the loss of a spouse, the challenges of living alone, or the adjustment to retirement. It's important to consider how you will cope with these transitions and who will be there to support you. Engaging in conversations about your emotional well-being, seeking therapy if needed, and building strong social networks are all essential components of a healthy future. Having a support system in place, along with strategies for coping with loss and change, ensures that you can face the challenges of aging with resilience and strength. Planning for the future in your senior years doesn't have to be daunting. It's about taking small, manageable steps to ensure that you're prepared for what lies ahead. By making informed decisions, seeking the right advice, and addressing important aspects like finances, healthcare, and emotional well-being, you can face the future with confidence. The more we prepare for the challenges of aging, the more we are able to enjoy the opportunities it brings. Taking action today means ensuring a safer, more comfortable, and more fulfilling tomorrow. As we enter our senior years, one of the most vital aspects of maintaining a high quality of life is prioritizing mental health. Often, physical health takes center stage when we think about aging. But the importance of mental well-being cannot be overstated. As we age, the challenges we face, whether it's dealing with loss, adapting to retirement, or managing health issues, can take a toll on our mental state. Neglecting our mental health can lead to feelings of isolation, depression, and anxiety, which in turn can affect our physical health. Just as we take care of our bodies, we must also nurture our minds to ensure we continue to live a fulfilling life. The first step in prioritizing mental health is acknowledging that it is just as important as physical health. The mind and body are interconnected, and emotional well-being affects our physical health in profound ways. For example, chronic stress and anxiety can lead to physical symptoms like fatigue, headaches, and heart problems. On the other hand, fostering positive mental health can improve our immune system, reduce inflammation, and enhance our ability to recover from illness. By taking steps to maintain mental health, we are also contributing to our overall well-being. One of the most effective ways to care for your mental health in your senior years is by staying socially engaged. Isolation can have a particularly harmful effect on older adults, leading to loneliness and depression. As we age, we may lose loved ones, friends may move away, or we might stop participating in activities we once enjoyed. This sense of isolation can be overwhelming, but staying connected to family, friends, or community groups is crucial for maintaining emotional health. Social interaction provides an emotional outlet, helps reduce stress, and fosters a sense of belonging. Even simple activities like regular phone calls, joining a club, or attending community events can make a significant difference in combating loneliness and boosting mental well-being. Another important aspect of mental health is continuing to challenge the mind. Just as the body benefits from exercise, the brain thrives when it's stimulated. Engaging in activities that promote cognitive function, such as reading, puzzles, learning new skills, or even playing games that involve strategy, keeps the mind sharp and agile. Mental stimulation not only helps prevent cognitive decline, but also provides a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment, and encourages curiosity and lifelong learning, both of which contribute to a positive outlook on life. The more we engage in activities that require mental effort, the more we can protect ourselves against conditions like dementia and Alzheimer's. Managing stress is also a key component of mental health. Life in your senior years can bring about significant changes: retirement, health issues, or the loss of loved ones. And with these changes comes stress. However, finding ways to cope with stress in a healthy manner is essential. Mindfulness, meditation, and relaxation techniques can help reduce anxiety and improve emotional well-being. In addition, finding activities that bring joy and fulfillment, whether it's pursuing a hobby, volunteering, or spending time with family, provides a sense of purpose, and balance. Taking time to engage in self-care, such as getting enough sleep, maintaining a healthy diet, and exercising, also helps in managing stress and improving overall mental health. Lastly, seeking professional help when necessary is an important aspect of maintaining mental health. If feelings of depression, anxiety, or overwhelming stress become difficult to manage, it's crucial to reach out to a healthcare professional. Therapy, counseling, or medication can be effective in managing mental health challenges. There is no shame in asking for help. In fact, it's a sign of strength to recognize when you need support. A mental health professional can provide guidance, strategies, and resources to help navigate the complexities of aging with a healthy mind. Prioritizing mental health as we age is an essential part of living a full and vibrant life. It's easy to focus on physical health and neglect the mind, but the two are deeply connected. By staying socially engaged, stimulating our minds, managing stress, and seeking help when needed, we can ensure that our mental health remains a priority. Just as we care for our bodies to remain physically strong, we must also nurture our minds to ensure that we continue to live with joy, purpose, and peace of mind. In the later seasons of life, the choices we make every day still hold power. Power to shape our peace, our health, and our legacy. If we are to walk wisely and live fully in our senior years, we must lay aside the habits that quietly rob us of joy and vitality. Stop neglecting your health. Stop isolating yourself. Stop resisting growth. Stop carrying the weight of regret. Stop avoiding the future. Stop overlooking your mental well-being. These are not burdens to carry forward. They are warning signs urging us to step into a new chapter with clarity, courage, and conviction. There is still time to reconnect, to learn, to plan, to heal, and to thrive. Your later years are not an ending. They are a sacred continuation of your story, rich with purpose, insight, and grace. Life does not diminish with age, it deepens. You still have something meaningful to give, to experience, and to celebrate. Don't let the past hold you hostage or fear cloud your path. Instead, let wisdom be your guide, let love be your motive, and let hope be your light. As you go forward from today, may you walk in strength, renewed by the knowledge that it's never too late to make a change, to find joy, and to live the life you were created to live. Thank you for listening. May peace be your companion. May purpose fuel your days. And may God bless you with the courage to make these changes now. Good luck on your journey. And may your best years still be ahead of you.